Oh shit, unbelievable. 1,080 to 700 points this morning on Monday, guys. In 2 days, the stock gets lashed by 480 points and probably going to go a lot lower by the end of the day. Now, the question is, you probably watched our 75x trade, which we promptly nailed at the very top on a Friday when 950 strike puts were going for just $2, and by the end of the day, right here, we were selling it for like 148, 150 bucks. Now, the point is, if you watch that video, and even if you bought puts on SMCI this morning, there's no fucking way in the world that you will make a 75x trade. Why? Because options are severely overpriced. For example, the 700 strike puts were going for like 25, 30 bucks each. There's no way you're gonna make a 75x trade here. The way you would put together a 75x trade most of the time will boil down to the day of expiration. You're not going to be able to buy puts or calls on a Monday or Tuesday on a shortened week like this one and within 4 days to make 75x. It's not going to happen, okay? You got to catch these sharp reversals, guys. TRO, trend reversal opportunities. That's where you're getting paid. And so in this video, I will reveal to you the next stock where options are still not overpriced, where the opportunity is similar to the opportunity we had in SMCI. And this stock I'm about to reveal to you has got nothing to do with the technology sector. And that is actually the reason why options are still undervalued on this stock. Now, it has similar patterns with SMCI. So LLY is the ticker, guys. There it is. We shorted it this morning right out of the gate. We've added more to the position right here. We've added to the position at the bottom. And we've added to the position at the bounce. We're all over this fucking trade. I'm going to show you a longer time frame chart right now. And we're buying puts like 750s, okay? 760, 750, 730s. Fucking 7 strike puts on this. 700 strike puts on this, guys. This chart pattern right here, okay? It's a fucking tornado pattern. It's the best pattern for shorting fucking stocks. If you don't understand this pattern, guys, take our not only charts divergence course, but where we explain this pattern is in our crypto course, because a lot of crypto related, anything that's crypto related, oftentimes will make a tornado pattern right before a big collapse. So this is not even the collapse. This is just the beginning of a much grander move, like you've seen in SMCI. So SMCI doesn't drop 400 points all of a sudden, right? So first it makes this part of the move right here, and then look, on Friday first, it bounces and it comes down to the same level. So if we're to compare SMCI to LLY, well, SMCI, it would be right here. This is where LLY is. So it's about to make a huge drop. Now, we're not saying it's going to make like a 480 point drop, but a 100 point drop on LLY would be an equivalent to a 300 point drop, a 280 point drop that we had on SMCI on Friday. So that's your fucking trade. Let's look at the longer time frame chart. Okay, so before the huge drop in SMCI, you're looking at a formation of a loss of a momentum pattern where something gaps up almost 3 consecutive days in a row, followed by a huge red candle right here, which represents the biggest sell volume on this time frame on the chart, as MACD is also forming a very bearish formation here, known as a death hook, which is a pre-existing condition for a death cross. So if we compare that to LLY, some of the similarities is simply in the fact that every institution has bought SMCI, every institution has bought LLY, and they all heading out for the exit at the same time. Today is the beginning of the drop in LLY, and this stock's got ways to go, potentially even closing the gap back to the 660 level. So we're looking at a huge drop percentage-wise, but in relation to where the options are priced at right now, I mean, we are in a very, very sweet spot where you could still put together a 20-30 action on this one here, guys. So basically, we had a huge sell volume after which the stock recovered. This was the day we shorted it, okay? And now we're seeing an ideal entry today on February the 20th, because this is where things could really fall apart for LLY. There's many reasons for LOI to drop, guys, but mainly the loss of momentum pattern is going to be very comparable to that in SMCI. Today is the day where options are still underpriced. You wait till tomorrow or the next day, it's going to be impossible to buy them for the same price that we're buying them today. So if you want to identify those moments, if you want to identify those patterns, notice that LLY is in the biotechnology sector. It's in the weight loss. One of the biggest deals is this new weight loss drug that it's got. It's got nothing to do with this MCI semiconductor sector, but yet the pattern is very similar, identical. Why? It's because every fucking institutional investor has bought the shit out of LLY over the course of the last 2 years, and they're about to fucking unload it. So trade it with 13 market moves, catch some big fucking waves. LLY, big short at this moment in time. Let's roll.